Podcast, where I do the exact opposite. I'm your host, Lil Barbecue, and we're here for episode 4, man. We're already on episode 4. That's crazy. It feels like just yesterday I first started doing these, and I mean, I know 4 is not a lot, but for all that it takes for me to make these podcasts, like, I'm very surprised that I'm actually still so consistent with it. But I appreciate you guys coming through. If you're watching the video version on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps me out and it really supports the content. If you're listening to the audio only version on Apple Music, make sure you rate that 5 stars. It helps move up the algorithm. And if you listen on Spotify, I appreciate you. I don't know what much you can do there. You can follow it. I'd greatly appreciate that as well. Sorry. All right, so this is episode 4. We're here, and I just want to get this out of the way first. Past this episode, I am going to start venturing off and trying to find some guests to speak to, and we can have some topics and some good conversation as well. You can see my cat in the background if you're watching the video version. Sorry, I don't have COVID. I promise. All right, so let's hop in. The day I'm recording this, it is 9/11/2020, and I can't make the podcast without at least acknowledging 9/11. I know it happened 19 years ago, but never forget, like, for real, never forget the brave men and women who fought for the lives of the people that they saved and the lives of the people that they couldn't. If you lost anybody in that tragic event, my heart goes out to you still to this day. Like, people are still trying to recover from that. It's just because it happened so long ago doesn't mean the effects ever wash away, you know? Like, that was such a, people always say, like, people around my age, they're always like, do you remember when 9/11 happened? And I can faintly remember, like, being in school when it happened, because it just happened on a weekday, and all I remember is the teachers were really upset, and we watched it on the news, and it was tragic to watch. Like, I don't know why they showed that to a bunch of the little kids, but yeah, that's really all I remember from it. And I later grew to know what really happened that day. Sorry, my cat wants to play fetch, so this is staying in the podcast. He wants to play fetch right now, so okay. But yeah, never forget 9/11. Shout out to all the firefighters and policemen who were on scene that day and really saved some lives. So, and EMS. Never forget the first responders. All right, so just jump into quick bits for today. Not much in updates or anything. Well, I got one update. So, Travis Scott and McDonald's collabed to make the Travis Scott meal at McDonald's, which is really just a regular McDonald's meal, but it just has Travis Scott's name slapped on it. I haven't eaten it yet. I'm pretty sure it's just McDonald's, so I think it's just like a quarter pounder with extra bacon and a barbecue. So I don't know what it is, but I haven't bought it yet. But also with that, he also released a merch drop, which surprised a few people. Let me open that up for the video version, so we can see what is on this website. I have the website pulled up. So right now, bro, this man was serious, bro. He was serious. So if you can see on my screen, he has merch for his collaboration with McDonald's. He's selling t-shirts for $48 with his action figure on it from Rodeo, which was a really good album. I think honestly it was his best album, but which I'm actually kind of interested in it because I like that design of that shirt. So I might actually cop one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's got a bunch of t-shirts. They're all $48. Long sleeves, or that is a long sleeve, right? Yeah. I thought it was like a sweater. It looks like a sweater kind of. Long sleeve / sweaters are $68, damn near $70. Hoodies are $88. This is like, if you've never been to a concert, this is like concert shirt merch pricing. And he's dropping it with his McDonald's collaboration. A hoodie for $100, sweatpants for $108 that look ugly as shit. I'm sorry. These are ugly, bro. You paying $100 for this? I guess. A hat for $44. Some slippers for $50. A Utopia flag with McDonald's on it for $50. I saw someone say that he had a $90 chick. Bro, some of this stuff sold out. Hold up. Oh my god, all of it sold out. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, like the more expensive stuff seems to be sold out. Jesus. Maybe I really need to get on that. Okay, this is what I heard about. There's a chicken nugget body pillow that he sold, and it's sold out, bro. I can't even see the price. I thought it was $90. I couldn't honestly buy this shit because I'd probably try to eat it. Like, no cap. Like, I'd probably just see this huge ass pillow on the ground if I was drunk or something and try to eat it. So I'm kind of glad I can't buy that. But yeah, if you guys want to spend a crap ton of money on some Travis Scott merch, then the website is shop.travisscott.com, and with Scott with 2 T's obviously. And yeah, so you can do that. Minus one of these shirts is not for me. It's not for me, Chief. That's crazy expensive. So if you love McDonald's and you love Travis Scott, that's the deal for you. That's it. All right. Next up, we got an update on the Meg Stallion situation, which I'm kind of honestly tired of talking about, but more stuff keeps coming out about it. Tory Lanez finally apologized to Meg Thee Stallion, apparently. I have the article right here, but I really don't even feel like opening it. But Tory Lanez apologized to Meg Thee Stallion after shooting her, saying that he got too drunk. And I've covered this much on my last podcast, or the podcast before that. I've already been talking about it. I'm not going to explain the situation again. He shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot, and that's not a great picture of her. But Tory Lanez never has a hairline, so why did they use those pictures? But anyway, yeah, that's not an excuse, bro. I've been very drunk sometimes, and I have guns, and I've never had the urge or thought of shooting someone, bro. Like, I don't care how drunk you get. That's not an excuse, and it makes me even more angry that he came out and said this, because one, he's stupid for even saying that, and think that's a valid excuse. You're a fucking dumbass. Like, honestly, sorry, but yeah, bro, ladies, yeah, y'all can do better, bro. Meg Thee Stallion, you can do better. Be mindful of your surroundings and who you hang around with, you know. So that's it for that update. I'm probably done talking about that. I don't see myself talking about that again or putting that on my notes. All right, so last quick bit, which is, there's no free games this month. I mean there are free games, but I already talked about them in another podcast, so I'm not going to reiterate that. But Rocket Arena is free with Twitch Prime. So if you have a Twitch Prime and a Twitch account, you can get Rocket Arena for free. That's really cool. It's a game that I haven't played yet. I already downloaded it. So if you have Twitch Prime, this is a brand new game, so download it, man. It's free. So that's why I always suggest go to Twitch, Epic Game Store, Steam, PlayStation Plus, Xbox. Go to all those places and utilize those free games, bro. You can have a whole library of just free games. So just utilize that. All right, and that kind of segues into the next topic, and you guys know the format by now. You should. I go quick bits, gaming, media, and then into my topic. So for gaming, the Microsoft released the Xbox price for the Xbox Series S, not X, the Xbox Series S, which is very confusing for parents. I know y'all are probably gonna buy y'all's kids the wrong thing. Make sure you specify what your kid wants. Microsoft released the price for the Xbox Series S, delivering next gen performance in our smallest Xbox ever. It releases November 10th, and I think pre-orders start September, I don't know, sometime late September. So if you guys want to play the console with no games, go ahead and get your Xbox, bro. It's only $299, which is a really good price. That's a really good price for sorry, give me 1 second. Playing fetch again. That's a really good price for a next gen console. The only thing with this one is it doesn't have a disc drive. So if you guys are really hard copy nerds like I kind of am, I have a decent amount of hard copies of video games. I still enjoy actually going to the store and getting my games sometimes when I feel like it. But I don't know. The market is moving more towards a digital only space. So go at your own risk, you know. It's gonna be interesting. Like, people who buy the digital versions of the Xbox and the PlayStation, like, they are backwards compatible. So what are you gonna do with the disc? What are you gonna do? Like, sometimes you buy them from GameStop and they don't have a code for the game in it. So what are you gonna do? Is it just like on your account? That's a question I have for these companies. But the Series X, I don't know when that one's coming out. I don't think they released the price, but it's rumored. It's still rumored. They never confirmed this, so I know a lot of people are saying this price was confirmed, but $499 for the Series X, which is the beefier console, which is not out yet. So yeah, this is only for the S. So if you guys want that new no game console, go for it, bro. Go for it. You go ahead and get that pre-order. It's almost out. It's almost available for purchase. So hey, no games. Ooh, yeah. All right. So that is not it for all my gaming news. Oh, also Sony's still quiet. There's no price release for the there's no price release yet for the PlayStation, so we're still waiting. I'm still waiting. I registered for the pre-order. I pre-ordered for the pre-order, so you can take that how you want it. It's there's nothing been released for release date or anything for it, so I'm still waiting. People say it's gonna be really hard to get a PlayStation, so I'm trying to do all the steps to make sure I actually get one early. People think that bigger influencers are gonna have first dibs or have that connect with PlayStation to secure their PlayStation. I honestly don't think it's gonna be as hard as some people say it is to get one, but I could be wrong. It could be really hard to get one on launch. So I was right. I looked back at my video and I said I wasn't sure if it was 10 million, but they did confirm it was 10 million that they're making. That's for the whole world. And my math might be off, but I'm pretty sure there's more than 10 million gamers that want a PlayStation. Granted, some want Xbox and some don't want to upgrade at all with a PC. So take it how you want it. If you're really trying to get one on release, I would go through every precaution to try to get one as soon as possible. Like as soon as those pre-orders drop, you need to stop what you're doing and try to go get that pre-order. So that's it for the next gen consoles talk. All right, so also yesterday the Ubisoft had their event. I completely missed it. I didn't watch anything from it. I'm not gonna watch it here, but I'm just gonna go to their website. I typed in highlights so I could see what came up. But so let's take a look at what they got. The first game that comes up when you go to their highlights is Ghost Recon Point Break. I don't know if that's an update or because Ghost Recon already exists, right? Like that's already a game. I don't play any Tom Clancy games, as you can tell. So that got announced with All Teammates trailer. So I'm thinking that's just like an update or something. Yeah, I don't think that's a new game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is on there as well. Wait, Watch Dogs Legion is right there too. They kind of like skip something for that. All right. Watch Dogs Legion, everyone in London's open world is a potential recruit to set up your resistance group, and when Watch Dogs Legion arrives on October 29th. So Watch Dogs Legion is coming out next month. Ooh, and the Xbox console will be out, but I don't think... Wait. No, okay, yeah, the Xbox won't even be out yet. So, yeah, that's coming out. Well, Watch Dogs Legion. It looks very interesting. Watch Dogs 2 was a really good game. Watch Dogs 1 was meh. I wasn't the biggest fan, but Watch Dogs 2 was a really stable entry into the franchise. So let's hope Legion does the same. Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. Valhalla might be the game to get me back into Assassin's Creed. I stopped so long ago. I haven't played Origin. I haven't played Black Flag because I don't want to be a damn pirate. I haven't played a lot of the franchises in Assassin's Creed, so that'll be interesting. Brawlhalla is coming to mobile. I don't really care because I'm more of a Smash person. Brawlhalla is fun. I just don't. It's just not the best game, you know. It's when somebody wants me to play Brawlhalla, I'm just like, why don't we just play Smash? Like honestly, why don't we just play Smash Bros? And I'm just like, But that's just me being a Smash Bros fan and playing that for years. Might and Magic Heroes Era of Chaos. I'm not gonna watch the preview. That's probably something I might watch later. Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, a free to play tactical RPG with a massive roster of 70 characters spanning Tom Clancy's universe of games. Interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch that one later. Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know what's new with that. Hyperscape is still alive, so take that how you want it. Still talking about Valhalla. Far Cry 6 is a game that I'm interested in. I feel like I've been pretty dead to the franchise for a while. Ever since Far Cry 3, I feel like the franchise really hasn't been that innovative. There's never been a Far Cry game since 3 to make me be like, shit, I need to play this game. Never, because they all look like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5, the not spin-offs, but DLCs. They've all looked like Far Cry 3. And just like it seems like they just use the same assets. You're just in the jungle fighting animals and shit and busting down camps. It's the same game. It's like repetitive. So maybe 6, it looks so good. So I'm gonna be very interested in it. Far Cry 6 will launch on February 18th, 2021. Okay. I don't know why, but when I hear 2021, I don't know why that sounds so far away. It's next year. I feel like 2021, I feel like I'm living in the future, bro. It's 2020 right now, and I still feel like 2021 is so far away. I feel like I'm living in like 2016. I don't know why. All right, so that's it for the Ubisoft event. I didn't watch it, but it seems like they came with some stuff, so that's good. All right, so that's pretty much it for the gaming news. I didn't want to drag that on too much. Not too much gaming news, just the big Xbox thing. That was the biggest thing that happened. So, yeah. So up next we have media. It's just pretty much what I'm watching right now. So, we're gonna start off with music because I've been listening to more music than doing anything else. Big Sean's album released, and there's been mixed opinions about it. Some people say that this is Big Sean's best project. Some people say that it was disappointing. Through my first listen, I was in the camp of it was disappointing because I was just like, he's been hyping this album up personally for a long time, and he came with bars, bro. Don't get me wrong. Big Sean came with bars and great production. It sounded great, like most of the songs. But one, I feel like the album was too long, and I don't know. It's just I'm starting to see why people don't respect Big Sean as a top 3 artist. But I feel like with my second listen, I had a totally different perspective on it, because my first listen was kind of broken down into 2 parts. I had to listen to it while I was at work, and then the other part I listened to while I was like streaming or something. So when I actually sat down and listened to the album and listening to actually what he's saying, it was just like a night and day difference. I was like, geez, man, this dude's been through a lot, and I know he has because he was talking about it before all this COVID stuff happened. But my favorite song on the track is probably on the album is probably Lucky Me. I like that song a lot. He really talks about his life experiences. And then that second half of that song is, oh my God, bro. Man's flips the fuck out. It was crazy. But yeah, go listen to Big Sean's album if you haven't. There's also the Friday Night Cypher on it, which has so many features on it. I think it has Cash Doll, some other new rappers that I don't know, Royce the 5'9", Eminem. It's just a 9-minute song of just bars. I actually like the parts with the new rappers that I don't know, because I was like, I feel young right now listening to this. I feel like this is cool. I'm so old, bro. But then Eminem's part came on and he fucking killed it. He always kills it with a Big Sean when he's on Big Sean songs. I don't know why, but I feel like that's one of the best features he's had in a while. And Royce is always killing it. Royce the 5'9" does not get the respect he deserves as an artist. So go listen to Big Sean's album. Detroit 2, I think it's everywhere. So yeah, go give it a listen. All right, and also I also been listening to Jaden Smith's album. It's CTV. I forgot what it stands for, but CTV Tapes Volume 3, I think it was called. I didn't even know he released this album, because when he released it, it was the 28th of August, I believe, or yeah, it was 28th of August when it released, and I was on vacation. I had no clue. No one was talking about this album, and it kills me because this shit is fire, bro. This album is so, the vibes I get from this album is just so beautiful. I'm just like, it relaxes me. It actually relaxes me. Like, Jaden has, he's another artist that doesn't get the respect he deserves. He really does not, man. Like, I know he's not the most original when it comes to his music, but the way he makes it bend to his style is just very appreciated to me. All I can say is go listen to it. I really like Jaden Smith's first album. What's his second album? I forgot. It was Sire Backwards. What is Sire Backwards? I can't think right now. But whatever that is, that was the second album. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. Sire was the pinnacle to me, and then this album came out, and I was like, okay, Jaden's back. So go give him a listen. For actually things I've been watching, I'm still watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, enjoying it. So not much in the TV space. I'm probably going to be watching The Boys next because I love that show. Season 1 of The Boys was so damn good. So go check out The Boys. It's on Amazon Prime Video. If you have Amazon Prime, you get video for free. So if you have that, that's just a free show, a free great show that's just wasting away in your library or whatever. So yeah, go watch The Boys, listen to Jaden, listen to Big Sean, and lastly, Mulan. So I haven't watched Mulan yet, but I'm going to be watching it probably tonight or tomorrow night. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this movie, where it was filmed, and how it's going to be received in China. I just want Mushu to be in the movie, bro. And somebody kind of spoiled it for me. They said Mushu was completely like not in the movie. There's like a reference to it, but no Mushu, no Eddie Murphy at all. I was hoping that they'd just be like, yeah, we're gonna hide it from him. We're not gonna tell him. But there's no Mushu in the movie apparently. But I'm very curious to let you guys know how I think about the movie. My wife is a huge Mulan fan, so we're going to watch it together, and we'll give you our thoughts about it after we watch it. So that's it for media. All right, so this is going to be a shorter podcast than the last two if I get through this topic, depending on how fast I get through this topic. But if you guys made it this far in the video, you're cracked. I appreciate you. I love you. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for even listening to me rant and ramble about dumb stuff. But the topic for today, last episode, we covered interracial relationships, and dude, let me stop and say, I appreciate all you guys that supported me on Twitter. Like, I posted a clip of the last podcast, and I was like, I told my wife, I was like, I'm about to post this, and she's like, you just be ready for the backlash you're about to get about it. And nothing, like, I didn't get any negative comments. I was waiting. I was like, I'm about to go off on somebody, and no one said anything negative about it, which I was very surprised about, because some of the people that inspired me to go on that rant were people I followed on Twitter and people who followed me on Twitter, so they definitely saw it. I know they saw it because some of them liked it. I was like, okay, you're not gonna argue with me? I was like, but that's a toxic mentality that I need to get out of, thinking that everyone's gonna see the negative in a situation that I bring up. So good job, humans. Good job, people. Y'all really impressed me. I thought I was gonna have to clap someone's cheeks in the comments, but hey, y'all came through and supported interracial relationships, so I greatly appreciate that. All right, so the topic for today, I know I talk to mostly a gaming audience and people who are familiar with gaming. So the topic for today is the gaming community. All right, so just to start off, I've been a gamer. I've been playing video games ever since I really can't remember. I was so young and I had that Nintendo 64, and I've been playing video games ever since, man. Like, the things that I'm about to talk about, there are things that are nothing that are new to me, but I just think there are things that need to be brought up and discussed because they need to be fixed. My cat is hiding behind Spider-Man if you're watching the video version. But yeah, when it comes to making money and profiting off of this, that is still new. That is newer than the gaming genre itself. So when you call yourself a streamer, it's like a gaming streamer. That's something new to most people, and they don't understand it, especially when you're trying to make a career out of it. They don't really understand it. Like, when you tell family that I play video games and people watch me and they sometimes donate or try to help me out, and they don't understand it, that sometimes is kind of understandable, and it does confuse them, especially older people. It does confuse them. They don't know why people are watching you, or they feel like you're just wasting your time. So one, much respect to everyone who's trying to branch out and do something off the beaten path, because I'd say not yet streaming has become like acceptable as a job, as something to do, because as you can see with Joe Rogan and all that stuff that blew up recently, like, some people still don't understand that it's a really good path to go down. Sometimes if you are very consistent and this is something you're passionate about, I think eventually over time other people are going to find you, and then you'll grow from there. It's not always like that. A lot of big streamers go years. When I say this, I mean years without ever popping. They go so long. And people look at Ninja's success. I bring up Ninja because he's the most successful one. Also, I forgot to bring that up in the what is my cat doing? I forgot to bring that up in the quick bites. Ninja signed a new deal with Twitch, so he's back on Twitch. Much props to him. That man is making that bag, bro. He really is. He is. I'd say he's the most influential streamer of our time, or he's revolutionized the genre. He's given so much to us, even though some people don't like him. I don't feel any type of way towards Ninja. I used to watch him a lot. He used to be one of my favorite streamers. When I first found out what Twitch was, he was one of my favorite streamers. He's one I used to watch all the time. And then when I started streaming, I kind of like fell off with that. I kind of stopped watching him a little bit. But that's no knock towards him. I just started doing my own thing, you know. But I feel like, yeah, he's opened the doors for a lot of people. So yeah, much respects to him and all he's doing with his stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, he was playing games and streaming for a long time before he got the recognition that he worked for. He really was. And people don't see that. They just see that, oh snap, he played with Drake and he played with Travis Scott. He played with all these people and he's just famous now. He's winning all these Fortnite tournaments. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be great. But it's not like that, man. It does not happen overnight. And a lot of people get into streaming thinking that. I can't tell you how many streamers I've come into contact with that just now are just gone. One, it could be just for personal reasons, which I completely understand, which is fine, because I mean that could take any of us out from this platform at any time. If you are going through stuff and you need to get away from this, I completely understand it. And that's not going to change. That we're always going to have something that we need to do, or some personal reason that might come up that will hinder us from growing on this platform. But yeah, just if you think about doing this and doing it full time, sorry. Oh my god, I'm so unprofessional, bro. This is the worst podcast ever, bro. Somebody just called me in the middle. I didn't turn off my ringer. All right. So anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, just make sure you come into this this profession for the right reasons, and that's all with that. But I talk about the gaming community because I really just want it to be better. I really just want this community to be better, and it's honestly, it's one of the worst out there. I think the game community is so toxic. It really is. And I'm going to talk about that in a few ways of how it's so toxic. We got people clout chasing, people being phony, people not really being who they are, which sometimes works out for people because it worked out for Dr. Disrespect. He's not who that person is. He's not that 24/7. But if you know who Dr. Disrespect is, I just threw his name out, and I'm sure a lot of people know who he is, but some might not. But he made a persona, and that's not who he really is. And a lot of people are doing that, and that's not who they want to portray. I mean, if you pretend to be this character, you have to stay in that character because that's who you're portraying to these people. That's what they know you as. But that's why I say you need to just be yourself. You really need to be yourself, because it's dangerous being someone else if you don't want to be someone else, because sometimes you can turn into that, and that's not who you really are, and that could cause some mental stress down the road, and you really don't want that. It's not healthy. It's really not healthy. So that's my suggestion. Just be who you are and stop clout chasing, bro. Stop clout chasing. If you're genuinely trying to connect with a person or a streamer, be genuine about it, bro. Like, don't go into a big streamer stream asking for shout outs, asking for this and that, bro. They're trying to do the same thing you're doing. They're trying to grow on the platform, make a community and all that stuff. So ride your own wave. You'll get there eventually if you put the time and effort into it. Promise me. And you need that. You also need that personality. That's something I can't ignore. I can't just say just follow your dreams and be consistent at it and things will work out for you. You need to have that personality too. So that if you ever watch any of these how to be a streamer videos, that's like one of the things that they say in almost every video. Just you need to have that personality. People aren't just gonna want to watch you just because you're playing X or Y game. Like, I actually sometimes did do. Like, I had a bigger audience when I started first off streaming Smash Bros. When I ventured out and started doing variety streaming and started doing my own thing and ventured out from like the Nintendo platform. Because if you don't know, that's where I started at. I was a big Smash Bros streamer. Well, not big, but you know, I was bigger than I am now. Like, I had more clout back then. But I found happiness and calmness in playing other games and doing what I wanted to do. It wasn't stressful. I really grew so tired. It was like a year straight of me streaming just Smash. Like, really, I was playing other games off and on my off time, but I was like, why can't I play these games to other people? Because I saw that my numbers would go down whenever I didn't play Smash. But that's one reason why I also stopped watching my numbers. Like, it'll drive you crazy if you're a small streamer. Watching your numbers all the time is not healthy at all either. But yeah, toxicity and clout chasing, it's just one of the biggest things. I've only fallen out with I don't like to talk about drama or anything like that, but this is necessary towards the podcast, that's why I'm bringing it up. I've only fallen out with 2 streamers in my time as a streamer. I've almost been streaming for 2 years, and one, I just found that she was only riding my wave for the first part because I was bigger, or if not as big as she was at the time, and then she saw that I started doing variety, and then actually I lost a lot of streamer friends that, well, I thought they were friends that way, that when your numbers go down or you're not as popping as you used to be, people will like stop fucking with you. They really do, and it's happened to me so many times with trying to switch my audience and who I was trying to target. But anyway, that's an obvious negative. That happens a lot of places, so I don't really knock the gaming community too much for that, because you're gonna find trolls and clout chasers everywhere you go, every community. It's gonna happen. Next, I want to talk about the communication in the industry. Like, I feel like we talk to our own communities and people that we are cool with a lot, but it's good to also outsource and network with other people who don't play the same games as you, who don't always look like you, who don't do the same things as you. It's good to branch out and be different. And that's why one time I was going down a thread, and it was just it was a tweet shouting out put your streamer names here, and a lot of these people weren't like me, but I was just like, let me give this person a look, let me give this person a follow. And that's how you really grow. You got to branch out to other communities, other people who don't do the same things as you do, because none of us are the same. If you're going to keep looking for the same thing in everyone, you're not going to find the audience that you really want or the friends that you really want, if you're even looking for friends on this platform. Like, you need to branch out, be different, stand out, but you also need to find those people who are also doing the same. Like, surround yourself with the people that inspire you and people that you enjoy being around, and that can take you outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Not change who you are completely, but just take you out of your comfort zone, you know. This community also, I feel like, struggles with problems. Obviously they struggle with problems of I don't know if it's like overt racism. Well, yeah, it is overt racism most of the time, because like we all remember those days when we were on Halo or COD, and you get on and it just be a little kid calling you the N-word for the whole duration of the match, bro. It still happens. That didn't go away. That didn't go away. If anything, it might have gotten worse, but it happens so much. Like, some people, I ban somebody. I don't do bans that much because people don't say stuff out of pocket on my streams. But this dude came into my stream and he's like, his first comment in my stream was like, "You are black." And I was like, okay, you are banned. Like, dude, I don't have time for that in my streams, and it's such a problem in this community. And I know that happens a lot of places too, but it's so rampant because in this community, a lot of people can hide behind their screens. A lot of people, and most people do it. Some people don't use face cams on their streams. Some people have anime avatar on Twitter, and you don't even see their face, and they can just say whatever they want and think they can get away with it. But the problem in this community with the racism, and I honestly it's hard being a black streamer a lot of times. It's hard because it really feels like you have to infiltrate other people's communities. Like it really does. Like I feel like you don't get just like an open door all the time. Sometimes you have to just assert yourself. Be like, hey, I'm here. Like I'm just like you guys. Because sometimes some people don't want to play with you just because of the color of your skin. Like yeah, that happens. I know it sounds crazy, but that happens. People go through your stream and be like, oh shit, he's black, and they fucking leave. That happens, bro. I seen it with my own eyes, my guy. I seen it. It happens, bro. People don't want to fuck with you just because you're black, bro. You're black and you don't fit in with our group over here, so you can't play with us. It's like fucking high school again. It really is. You can't sit with us, loser. This is a cool kids table, and we're building something over here that's great. And that's why I feel like we sometimes struggle to find our audience when we can't talk to our audience, because some people want to gatekeep who is around who and who can be in what place, you know, if that makes any sense. They want to gatekeep sometimes, and it's really unfortunate that happens. And the only thing that I feel like we can really do about it is to create our own spaces, where a lot of people are welcome, and we root out the people who we don't want around. Like not just like, because they're white or anything, or because they're a different race. We root out the people who are toxic, who don't see the same things we do. And that's why I might have something coming around the corner for a stream group, so be on the lookout for that. But anyway, it's just, you know, stop being racist, bro. Stop being racist. Like, come on, let me play with you. But if you don't want to, I'm not gonna stress over it. I have my own friends that I can play with, but I just wanted to try to network with you and try to extend the branch of friendship. I know that sounds cheesy, but dude, like, open your mind to different possibilities of just not fucking being racist. How about that? And you know, there are black streamers who are doing their thing on Twitch. I'm not trying to say that this platform is completely one-sided, because I feel like there are some people of color in Twitch that are really looking out for us smaller streamers and are the streamers who are of color. And some of the streamers that I watched who really inspire me, the Black Hokage and just Data Dave, all there's so many streamers that are doing a lot. Couple Noodles, who's a Twitch ambassador, I watch her streams all the time. She's great. She's one of the best streamers that I've seen on this platform, and her audience is so pure and genuine, and it's really refreshing to see. And we need more of that. I've seen them doing better with having more people of color on the homepage. So Twitch I feel like they're trying to make steps in the right direction, but there needs to be more. I feel like my recommended is more catered towards the people I want to watch, so that's good sometimes, but sometimes they get it completely wrong. But yeah, be better in this community. We need it to be better. We need it to be inclusive, because we could be missing out on the next big thing because it doesn't get promoted properly, because it doesn't get pushed up in the right ways. You don't see these streamers everywhere, you know. Next up with this community, which is I feel like racism is a big problem, but this is the gender problem in the gaming community is, I feel like, even worse. Like women in gaming get it so bad, man. I have so much respect for a woman who wants to get up and start streaming, because the shit that they have to put up with on a daily basis would drive me insane, bro. I would get so tired. It doesn't even matter, bro, like what you look like. If you're a female on this app, you're getting dick pics in your fucking DMs, bro. Like that's off rip. That's one thing. And what makes me sick? I see this shit all the time when I'm in female streamers chats. People always asking, when you gonna make that OnlyFans? When you making that OnlyFans? I'm just like, God dang, dude. Could you imagine, bro, if you were a guy streamer and somebody asked you that shit all the time? Guys probably would like it, but honestly, that would have to be so fucking annoying. No, I don't want to exploit my body on the internet. I mean, no, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, y'all go through it, man. I have so much respect for y'all. And then there's that group that say female streamers have it easy. They have breasts and people just want to watch them. Bro, they had to work hard to get where they are, bro. Maybe even harder than you're working. So you can't knock them on their hustle or how they're working or that they have more clout than you just because they're a female. Like, dude, just be better in your own content. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. And I think that's the main point of everything I'm talking about. Mind your fucking business, bro. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter if she's a guy, if she's a guy, if it's a girl, a female streamer, or it's a male streamer. It doesn't matter. You work focus on your own thing and what you got here. You know, who's that streamer? Pokimane. Shit, dude, I see her in the articles and news all the time for existing. And I'm just, for like, they be bashing her just for existing. I'm just like, God dang, bro. It's just because she's a girl. I think Pokimane is the biggest female streamer on Twitch. Don't quote me on that. But Jesus, man, I couldn't imagine going through the stresses and oh my God. And that's not even to mention, like, when it comes to actually playing games. Like, I see so many streamers get so many female streamers that get harassed all the time just because they're a girl and they're talking on the mic, where they're playing Valorant, where they're playing Apex, any game. They're just like, you're a girl, you fucking suck. They say that shit, bro, and it's so annoying to me. Like, if it's annoying to me and it makes me sick, how do you think they feel? They have fucking feelings, bro. They have feelings, and some of them take it more serious than others. Like, and they take it to heart, and it really messes with their mental sometimes. So that kills me. That I don't know whose clip I saw. They were just down there. This girl was cracked on Valorant. She was fucking leading the team in kills, and like, she was the best player on their team, obviously. And this dude just started talking shit to her, saying that girls aren't better at games and whatnot. I'm just like, geez, is this in 2020? Is this still our community? And I know that's just one example, but it happens. I see clips like that all the fucking time, bro. And it just makes me really sick about this community. And I don't know. I just have so much respect for y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Be you. Don't let these fuck boys, these fucking bitches, tell you what you should be doing, or tell you that you're not as good or you're not worth it, bro. Y'all are what keeps this community alive, really. Y'all are the best. Like, I love watching female streamers because I think there's just a difference sometimes with how they handle their stuff and how guys handle their stuff. I watch everybody, but still, I still think they're very interesting to watch. But in conclusion, I just want this community to be better, and there are some positives with this community. We help each other a lot, and don't get me wrong. I'm not like I said, I'm not trying to make it seem like this community is all doom and gloom and all negative. We help each other a lot. We lift people up. We lift up other smaller streamers. Whenever I find a new streamer, I shout them out. I try to, at least, and I try to start networking with them, building a relationship, trying to actually figure out who they are, and then lift them up. I try to do that as much as I can. When I first started streaming, I was so green, bro. I used to just host and raid everybody after every stream, but I soon realized that I can't do that because some people oh boy, don't let me not get into that. But yeah, we help others, and the charity streams really do a lot, man. Shout out to Dr. Lupo. He's one of the biggest charity streamers on this platform, on Twitch or on anything, and he just kills it with donating for charities and doing those streams that really help out St. Jude. And but he's a great streamer. He's a good guy. And we also have sub communities. We built these communities from the ground up, bro. We really do. Like, when you start, people don't know who you are, and then when you build that community of people around you, it's really a beautiful thing to see. And those are the positive things of this community. And if those things were stronger, if more people wanted to help each other and donate to good causes and have better, healthier sub communities, and not just have their toxic chats just running rampant all across the Twitch, to actually talk to your streams, talk to your people about what really matters in the world and how to be a better person. That's what I try to do on these podcasts. That's what I try to do on my streams. Be better, bro. Be better. Okay. That's pretty much it. I just got all that off my chest. Every day I just have a new rant about something. So gaming community, I just want you to be better. We can be better if we just try. Okay. All right, that's it for episode 4 of the That Thot Podcast. If you made it this far in the podcast, I appreciate you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. It really helps me out. It really supports my content. I thank you guys for being here so much. If you're listening on the Apple Podcast, make sure to rate it 5 stars. It really helps move up that algorithm. This podcast should be available everywhere. Next one should be coming up soon. I try to do these weekly. I'm trying to get a guest on next time. If you guys have any suggestions for a guest, leave it down in the comments below. If you don't think the gaming community is toxic, let me know, because I'd really like to talk to you about that. Like, do you really not see the toxicity of this community? Let me know. If I'm out of pocket, let me know. All right, that's pretty much it for me. Make sure you tip your waiters. Be smart. Be safe. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next time on the That Thot Podcast. Yes, sir. Did you like that video? Me too, because I made it. I know it's good. If you did like that video, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe. Make sure you have that bell turned on for notifications for when I make a new video. Also, you can catch me on any of the socials down below. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those. I'm on there. That's it. See you guys later.